Dax Shepard has never been one to shy away from revealing personal truths, but his latest admission might be one of his most startling yet. During a candid episode of his popular podcast Armchair Expert, Shepard opened up about a near-physical altercation he once had with Grey's Anatomy star Eric Dane at an Alcoholics Anonymous meeting, no less. The tension reportedly unfolded years ago during a particularly volatile time in both of their sobriety journeys. According to Shepard, the two actors were attending the same AA meeting when their personalities clashed in a way that almost turned violent. "I don't know what was going on with me that day," Shepard began, "but I was edgy, sensitive, and definitely in a place where I wasn't doing the best work on myself." He explained that Dane had made a comment, something Shepard describes as sarcastic and dismissive, that triggered him in the moment. "I turned to him and said, 'Stand up. Let's go outside,'" Shepard recalled. "It was instinctive, not premeditated. I was ready to throw down in the middle of a recovery meeting." The statement caught many listeners off guard given the sacred and supportive nature of AA. Shepard, however, was quick to explain that the atmosphere in those meetings isn't always as serene as outsiders might assume. "There are a lot of emotions running high in that room," he said. "You got people detoxing, grieving, relapsing, fighting for their lives. It's not just hugs and coffee." He continued by expressing remorse for the incident, stating that moment was one of the lowest points for me in AA, not because of anything Eric said, but because I let my ego and anger take over in a place that's supposed to be safe. Eric Dane, best known for his role as Dr. Mark Sloan, aka Mistimi, on Grey's Anatomy, has not publicly responded to Shepard's recollection. However, both actors have been open about their battles with addiction in the past. Dane has spoken candidly about entering rehab for prescription drug addiction in 2011, while Shepard has frequently detailed his years-long struggle with alcohol and drug dependency, including his 2020 relapse after 16 years of sobriety. Though the story paints a dramatic picture, Shepard insisted that he and Dane are on good terms today. "We squashed it," he said. "We were both in bad headspaces. We've talked since, we've made peace, and I respect him. But I also respect that moment because it showed me how much work I still had to do." Listeners were quick to react to the story online, with many expressing shock, some applauding Shepard's honesty, and others questioning whether such disclosures could impact the anonymity aspect of AA. Some commenters on social media praised Shepard for owning his actions and showing that recovery is never a straight line. "He's showing what real sobriety looks like," one fan tweeted. "Not just the good moments, but the messy, shameful, human parts too." Others, however, were more critical, suggesting that sharing another person's behavior in an AA meeting, even years later and without malice, could be a violation of trust. "It's one thing to share your journey," one commenter wrote on Reddit, "but name-dropping someone else from a private meeting? That's not okay." In response to such concerns, Shepard later added context in a follow-up segment, clarifying that the event occurred at a speaker meeting where anonymity wasn't strictly enforced. He emphasized that his intent wasn't to throw Dane under the bus, but to illustrate the dangers of unchecked emotions during recovery. "It's not about Eric. It's about me. I was out of line. And if someone can learn from that, then it was worth sharing," he concluded. While the confrontation never escalated beyond words, the story has reignited conversations around sobriety, emotional triggers, and the importance of community in the recovery process. For Shepard, the anecdote serves not as a scandalous confession, but as a powerful reminder that even those who appear composed on the surface are often still fighting inner battles. And in typical Dax Shepard fashion, he ended the podcast segment with a dose of self-deprecating humor. "I mean, who picks a fight at AA? Me, apparently. Add that to my long list of regrettable behavior while trying to become a better person." As for Eric Dane, fans will likely be watching to see if he shares his side of the story. But for now, Shepard's moment of vulnerability has sparked another layer of discussion in the ongoing public dialogue about sobriety, relapse, and redemption.